see if I got my volume up. We're going to share out the live. Thumbs up and all the things. Welcome on in. We're going to come on in and get get right with Jay. Okay, so let me turn the volume up. I'm trying to turn the volume up since I learned about that. Where is it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So let me turn that up. Um, what I say? Share the live. How do I do that again? How did I do that? I shared it. Oh, how am I gonna do that? How did I do that? Didn't I do that yesterday? I shared the live yesterday, right? Oh, how do I share the live like this? Uh, cause I just jumped on here. I guess. Uh, let me see. Let me see. So, would I? Let me let me see. Let me see. Testing, testing. I shared out the lives. I shared out the live stream. Did anybody come in while I was sharing out the live? No. I don't see any. Let me look. Okay, there go the chat right there. Nope, nobody came in. Okay, great. What's the worry for? You can go out and share live streams and be back before anybody shows up. Okay, so share out the live stream and come on in and get right with it. Okay. Hello there. This is T1na Ba1ley. I do have a bit of a back pedal, back track, uh, some explaining to do. Lucy, I got some explaining to do. Yes. Last live stream, I mentioned bad and a book title in the same sentence. And then I was like, whoa, whoa, I didn't clarify. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did. But here's some more on that. When I was talking about the pumpkin spice cafe. And I did say this in another live stream. I'm just trying to put it all together so that the information is all together. Because in the previous live stream, I did say I wasn't talking about the book, me not liking the book. I was talking specifically as about the characters themselves, the characters. And then I did mention that in a sense, it seemed like the characters were more realistic than fantasy characters, and I wasn't ready for that. When I read a book, I be thinking it be gonna be fantasy, okay? But and I did say that this is could be fantasy for other people. So yeah, excuse me, pardon me for saying the word bad and a book title in the same sentence. Um, because I was like, what do I mean? How do I mean bad? Like, do I mean good? Bad as in good? And I did speak on that when I likened it to like bad movies, being so bad that they're good with their own cult following and things like that. That's what I was referring to bad as, like being good. Um, so bad is good, like that type of like an endearment sort of charm to it. Um, and maybe even like Michael Jackson's bad, I'm bad, you know so not bad as in uh training a puppy bad, I guess. I don't know. But bad as in if the whole bar had to something say who bad, boom, 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 something like that. Okay. Mm, yeah. So yeah, the pumpkin spice cafe. It is a conversation piece. I could see it being a conversation piece with things brought up in the book itself. Like the book is like, look at this over here, look at that over here. And then the characters are doing what they doing. So when the book was like the pictures aren't hung up, the boxes are still packed, and I'm like, it gives you space to create what could be done in another like parallel universe. And it gives you a glimpse of what's going on in this universe, in that universe of the book. So it's like, yeah, they're doing this because this is this reality in this book, and it could go a different way, considering what's what needs to be done around them. So I do like the book and how those things are on display for topic discussions to thus enjoy the book, right? Yeah. To enjoy the book even further with other people. So, yeah, get the topic discussions on and point out the things that could be done in another way. That's what it seemed like. If you want to go there, if you want to go there, it's there to go in. The book gave you many directions to enjoy. So, yay. I'm reading Blaze. I still don't know who the author is with that book. It is so long and thick. Um, when you read the book, you'll get that reference. um, I'm like 55% through that book, and I was trying to read it. I put it on fast forward. I'm like, ain't this book too long for all this? Like, oh my goodness. And I think the audiobook I'm listening to, it seemed like it's kind of slow. So like on what is it? On one speed. So like 175 seemed like regular speed. Maybe even two was a little bit regular speed. But no, well, yeah, 175 seemed like regular speed. So and then I put it on two, and then they going a little too fast. I'm like, whoa, okay, let me slow it down a little bit. Then I go back to one. Ah, oh my goodness, what a topic! And I don't know how this book gonna go. I can begin to hope how the book gonna go, but I don't want to even do that because the book is already written. All I got to do is read it and enjoy it. So that's what I'm doing. But I mean, and I guess it could go either way. I would like it to go. I do have what I would like it to go. I'm like, I would like it to go another way because I done already got her moved out back to her parents, but I don't even know if her mama want her to come out. Everybody is like, ugh, I don't like how everybody like trying to let her get her card punched, and I'm like, man, goodness, can she just be able to focus on something else, please? Like, I'm so glad I'm glad she avoided it. I like yes, and then move out. Like I'm glad cause she went that far sitting up there listening to her cousins. Well, she got in there trying to. Well, she wasn't even with her parents. She was with her friends or something. That's messed up. Anyways, she thought she'd rectified that way, And yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, the next step is to get on about that girl, like, girl. Everybody wanna take her card. That's her card. Let her card be. Let it loose. Turn it loose. Get your hands off her card. They trying to take her card and give it to somebody else, and I'm like, leave that girl card alone. Like, really, y'all ain't thinking. Y'all somebody turned their brain off or something. And they're trying to snatch that girl card and hand it off to somebody like it's theirs. Y'all had y'all card. Shoot. They trying to take somebody else's card for their own because they done already had their card punched. So yeah, that's Blaze. I got another book. I added another book to the TBR list tonight. Actually yesterday night. Yeah, yesterday night. Um And I looked at a book yesterday. I was looking for a Halloween crochet book. Uh, I saw one, but it didn't have any pictures. I'm like, where the pictures at? Oh, I don't like that. So I looked through the book, but I was done. I was like, you ain't got no pictures, you ain't got no graphs. Uh-uh. I like Halloween for the colors. Uh it just had written instructions. Just I wasn't with that. I was like, what am I making? What it look like? I didn't have an image of what it looked like. What the stuff was. I'm like, uh, I mean I could, but I wanted to Google goggle over the pictures. I would I did see some more like squares and I did share those. So I saw a couple of bats that are on my list to crochet, a couple of bat squares, some tapestry squares. Mm. Um, eyeballs. What is this on my person? What is that? Lord. Some eyeballs, squares, some real cute stuff. I did my best to share all that I had seen. That was so cute. I'm liking the bats and the jack-o'-lanterns and what else I saw? I think I saw a witch's hat, but I don't know if I shared that. I think it was a C to C square, but I don't know if I shared that one. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I shared some blogs. Um, is there anything else? Crochet. I got both of my cups. I got both of my cups made for the top, the Halloween top that I'm making. And now I'm working on the bottom half of the top, one side. And I did see that I could have chose to in the tutorial, uh the young lady that's sharing the tutorial, she started with white. So because she started with white, I started with purple, because that's how I did in the middle. And now I got a purple in, but my edging on my cups are black. She started with white, and I think because her edging on her cups are white. So in following that, I needed to start with white. No, I needed to start with black to match my edging. And I didn't realize that till I was, I don't know, 12 rows in, which is actually like 24 rows in, because it's like it's two rows of color. So 24 rows in, and then I realized I didn't start mine correctly to align with my black lining. So it's gonna be purple in the black in the back unless I add black to it. Unless I add black to that edge, then it'll be black and match the edging. Yeah. So I gotta see how many rows I got to go. I got like a couple of more rows till I'm like covered, till I covered the front, and then I gotta add an extra, because my edging is black, I gotta make sure I end on a black so it can match, and line up with a black, and the purple line up with the purple. Um, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to keep crocheting. I can't connect it right now because I didn't start with the black so that it can connect like that. So I'm just gonna have to keep going and see if it'll line up. Well, to reach the back, and then the additional rows that I have to do. I think I don't know. Hold on. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And because I started with purple, it's not lining up with the black and the purple and purple because I didn't start with the black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So this, if I had started with the black, it would have lined up. But because I didn't, I gotta do some more well, I gotta do more rows anyway. I just gotta keep lining it and be sure to uh get them colors lined up correctly. Like I can't stop and attach it. If I whatever. Whatever. I could have I could if I had a made the color black in the first place, I would have been able to attach it and then continue the row toward the back. But whatever, she didn't. I don't. Yeah, she didn't do it that way either. She finished the um she finished the row. So when you're following a tutorial and you have to do more rows than the tutorial calls for because you're a different size and you're working color work, be sure your colors match up with the number of rows. The Be sure your colors match up with the next step. So in this case, my edging was black, so I needed to start with black. In her case, her edging was white, so she started with white. So I'm guessing within these rows that I'm about to make, it's I'm gonna make so many rows that it it lines up in the front. It'll be different in the back unless I add black to the back. Uh, but I'll keep making the rows and line the front up because I gotta just make sure I end up on the black. So when I end up on the black, that'll line it up. That'll line it up perfectly. So my last row has to be black. That's what I'm saying. My last row has to be black in order for it to be lined up. So just making a vlog note here with my crochet discovery of what is it? Intermediate crochet tutorial following. I like this cup. Um and I like the number of chains to make the cup is like perfect for me. I think my first cups that I made, because I made quite a few cups some years ago now. I think if I recall, I the chains were longer, I think. Just off the top of my head, I think they were a few more chains longer. And it made the cup just a wee little too big. Like it was the right size, but it was too big at the same time. With this cup here and the number of change that I made for this cup, it's perfect. Like it's not too big, but it's the right size, but it's not like overly too big. So I'm noting that the number of chains you start with your cup matters. Matters. I like this number. Um, because I know I did a larger number before, and it was a bit too much. Even though it was the right side, it still was too much for me. Um, it didn't fit perfectly because it was a few chains too big. So yeah. It's cool to try different patterns so you can know how they fit and work up differently and things like that. I'm noting. 'Cause had I not tried this cup and stayed with that cup, other cup, I would have just thought I would have had to just make that one, but that one didn't fit me perfectly. It was a bit too big, just a bit, but I didn't care for that fit because it wasn't perfect. And when you make it stuff by hand and you can customize it, you can customize it. It could be tailored. So yeah, it's tailored to my shape now. Okay, so I am doing a couple of stitches here so that I can carry on. And I'm trying to see if I, oh, okay. Just making sure. One, because I wasn't counting. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Just checking my numbers. Okay. So I just got to keep going. I don't know how many rows I got to do. I'm guessing I got to do 15 more rows. Because this right here, this just going to cover the front. But I need it to cover, it needs to go from the front to the back. So it needs to cover the front, the side, and go into the back. And it's not doing that yet. So I gotta keep on. I gotta keep on pushing. I gotta keep on crocheting. I figure out to do some of these. I will pull from the Disney's Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas card set uh in this live stream. It's all every day for the crochet October. I'm crocheting this October. I'm so just grateful that I got to crochet in crochet October uh, and be on theme with it. Uh, Crocheting this item that's themed for the holidays. Well, I'm following the tutorial with an item theme for the holidays. And I mean mine gonna be themed for the holidays too. I just went a different way. Everybody, well, the two that I saw, the two videos I saw, they were making tops theme. Okay, so I get it's Halloween, right? So they're making it for Halloween. So that's the theme. But yeah, they were making it themed after a movie. But yeah, the sub the sub theme is Halloween. So my top is sub themed Halloween as well. So those are the two things we have in common. Now they had Beetlejuice movie as their inspiration. My inspiration is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday with a bit with a splash of Sabrina. That's my inspiration. I was thinking of Prudence from Sabrina, but mostly Wednesday with the purple and black stripes. So that's what I was going for when I saw the stripes. I was like, oh, perfect opportunity because I love seeing that black and purple together. When I saw Wednesday, and I couldn't recall if their outfits was like that for the first season. I think those are new outfits. I mean I couldn't recall right off the top of my head. I thought they wore their own clothes in the first season, but they came back with the uniforms in the second season. I think I don't know because I didn't do a recap. I'm just recalling from the top of my head. I thought they was in their own clothes, which they kind of was in their own clothes every now and again in the second season. But they did pop out when they was outside, and they had on them uh gray and gray and black uniforms. I was like, okay. And then I saw them with the purple and black. I was like, oh, that's on my list. That's going on the list. That's going on the list. That's fire. That looks so good. I was like, yes, give me that. Making mine. And I am utilizing about the same amount of colors as they are. One lady used about, I don't know, four colors. I'm thinking about I could use four colors because I can throw in a metallic uh light silver or light gray if I want to, or I could just leave it with three colors. One lady left it with three colors, um, and she used glow in the dark uh yarn, and it's so cool how she made her two cups different, and she had the glow in the dark yarn. So I was like, ooh, that's cool. That's real cool. It was glowing for real too. It glowed bright. Okay, I got my yarn tangled up because I'm doing more rows probably with this crochet. So I'm gonna have to take a moment and untwist my yarns. It was glowing bright like a diamond. It was very bright in the dark. So that was very cool. No. One of them did their border one kind of way. The other one did their border another kind of way. And I'm thinking of doing my border another kind of way. We all creative up in here. Like, okay. Like, cause I had saw the one girl, she was making scallops. I didn't know she was making scallops. I thought she was making picot stitches. I was like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I looked and it was scallops and I was like, but I thought but I wanted to do picot stitches, so I'm probably gonna do picot stitches instead of scallops. I'm not feeling the scallop. I could see the scallops. I could see me doing the scallops, but I ain't feeling it. So I'm gonna go. DOY Creations has a video, I think, on how to make picot stitches because I've heard her say that word before. That's why I learned about it. Learned from learned the word. So when I get there, I'm looking up how to do some picot stitches and see about doing my border and picot. Cause I was a little disappointed. Though one pic, I thought I could point them out, but no, that was scallops, which is cool. That was cool. I like that. That was cool. That was cool. I liked it. It was cool. I just had Pico on the brain, so I'm gonna go with Pico on the brain. I'm gonna go with that and see what that looks like, and then go from there. Um, I'm twisting my yarn right now and get it all twisted up. And is that what he said? Did he say he was all twisted up? Uh, sure enough, when he tell when he tells Daddy Green's Pizza to let Leroy know that he had stopped by. Oh no, did he say he was all torn up? He might have said he was all torn up. Because he was referencing what they had did at the restaurant. Oh no, I think he said broken up. He was all broken up. So they broke up that restaurant. Okay, got my yarn untangled. At least that part right there that I had tangled. Uh, where's my hook? I just had it, right? That'd be funny how them hooks be, how them hooks be dipping like that. Um, and I didn't stick it anywhere. I didn't stick it in my. Oh, there it is. Ah, I had laid it on top of my project. My help tell me something. I'm right here. Like, I'm right here. I can hear you. Now you got me on speakerphone. Now you calling my house phone. Oh boy. I got that from LaBelle. But he was talking about the flip phone. He was talking about the touch screen versus the flip phone versus the telephone. So yeah, I even saw some candy corn. I think bags, candy corn bags. And then I had got sleepy. Like I was looking at these different crochet articles, and then I got sleepy. So I made sure I shared them. I thought I shared it. I was so sleepy. I didn't press the post button, y'all. I was trying to share it though, but I was steady trying to share it. As sleepy as I was, I was steady trying to share it. And so, because I was like, let me share it before I go to sleep, and then it be gone, and then I'd be like, but I wanted to share it, or I wanted to return to it. I wanted to share it with y'all and return back to it. So I went to share it and just knew I pressed the post button, but I must not have. I must just been so sleepy. I had, how you press the share button, and then you choose where you want to share it, and then it take you to where you gonna share it at, and then you gotta press the button. Okay, that's where I was, and then I went to sleep, and then yet yesterday after I had woken up and gotten up and boop 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 about my day, I just knew I shared everything I saw, and um I went looking at the platform to see what was new and check my notifications. And when I opened up the platform, guess what was sitting there? The article I was going to share. It was just sitting there with the post button, like, press the post button, girl, because you didn't press it when you went to go share it. I'm like, "Oh, I'm glad it's just sitting here." So press the post button, shared it. Phew. Thank you. Just sat there and waited till I got back to it. Wow. I was like, wow, I must have went to sleep before I could press the button good, cause I sure got sleepy. As I was reading those different articles and patterns, and it was several different patterns. I was glad to see them too. Um, I'm trying to think. Yarn inspirations was I saw yarn inspirations for something. I don't know, but I saw yarn inspiration. I was like, get it, yarn inspiration. Yarn inspiration gonna make it available. It's everybody gonna crochet up in here. We gonna make it available. Everybody gonna be able to crochet. I like that. Thank you. And I love to see that these things are available to us, and we can get our creativity on and learn these projects and create these things. The people that need them. Some people they freestyle, come up with stuff, and know some stitches and know how the basics. So they take them basics and throw them in that cauldron and mix it all up and make they stuff without patterns and tutorials. And kudos to y'all, cause I just learned how to read patterns, and then I hear somebody tell me something. I don't I don't have patterns. I don't follow patterns. I freeform. I'm like, after all this time, you could have you telling me. I already knew it was a free form though. I did. I already knew that that was a I already knew that that was an art form. Um and now I've learned that it's alive and kicking. Um so yeah, like they know the basic stitches and they go from there and they create shirts and hats and whatever else with the knowledge they got. I mean, I like it seemed like every I learned something and then learn of something new. Like, oh, you learned how to read patterns? Oh, we pattern free over here. Oh, you learned how to crochet? Oh, we see the C over here. Oh, you learned how to tapestry crochet? Oh, we mosaic over here. So I'm just like, Jack Skeleton. What's this? What's this? It's magic in the air. What's this? I'm like just looking. I'm just what is this? Like Jack Skeleton boy when he go to Christmas Town. That's how I be with crochet. Oh my goodness. It be so pretty to see all the different colors and forms and techniques. So I be taking it all in. I just be like, "Oh, okay, okay. I got it on my list. I sure do. Like, I got C to C tutorials and patterns on my list because I ain't shying away from no pattern no more. No more. No more. Baby, I can read a pattern. Yes. So, got that on my list. What else? Tapestry crochet, got that on my list. And it's another thing. I don't know what it's called at the moment. I can see it. I saw it. And it's like this woman, she was showing how to do it. Like you follow a graph, like you tapestry crocheting, but she shows how to make first you make the solid line. You make a solid line and then you go back and then you I don't know how she doing it. Like I kind of want to say she working the front and the back at the same time. Um, I wonder if I saved that video so I can get back to it because I was interested in that. I was like, what is this? She was using a graph and her edges were neat. She wasn't carrying any yarns. It was like, and I just was like, okay, I'm coming back to this so I can learn how to do this because when I did try tapestry, it was very wonkety because that's the nature of tapestry. However, there are some techniques that can be utilized to get them the stitches to get them to get your color changes to be more crisp instead of the color changes going in to the colors because that's what make it look wonkety. The color changes. So if you just basic tapestry like I did, that's fine because that's what it is. That's just the nature of how it looks. I looked it up. That's what somebody said. Okay. But if you want it crisper, there are some techniques. And she was doing something, but I don't know if she said that it was tapestry. She might have been doing mosaic. I don't know, but it was cool. Or she could have been doing something entirely altogether other. Um, but yeah, so there's techniques and people showing the techniques on how to make the pictures look like the picture in the graph. Because the pictures in the graph don't have that carryover color into the square. It has a crisp color change in the graphic. So everybody trying to get that look instead of having it look like a wavy television picture screen that it would look like if you didn't do when you don't do the techniques, when you don't apply the techniques. Oh, C to C looks like some good crisp lines as well. So I could see the benefits of learning C to C when you're doing pictures. Some people have done C to C just to do C to C. The pictures look real good in C to C though. Um, the graphic pictures. So that's cool to see. Graphic pictures can be done in C to C. Oh, I tell you, somebody had did. Oh, that's what she. Wait, is that the same thing? See, I be thinking I know what I'm talking about. Um, Repeat Crafter Me shared the crochet along blanket, and I think she shared C to C, but she said if you don't do C to C, here's the single crochet stitch for the same square. So, uh, so yeah, but and her pictures are crisp. The houses, the houses are very crisp. Like her colors aren't. She doesn't have any threads leaning into the color changes. So I'm like, wow, okay, you can get tapestry to look like the graph you want it to look like. That's cool. Like, excellent. So, yeah, I'll be learning that because I did try some tapestry and it looked like basic tapestry, which is fine because that's what it's supposed to do. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. But yeah, for like specific uh projects, I'll be learning the techniques uh so that I can get those crisp color changes as well. Speaking of color change, okay. So yeah, while I was doing all that talking, I was not crocheting. So let me do this stitch right here. I got a I got about 15 more rows to do. 15, 16, 17. Um, is that all? I was talking. Um, let's see. Did I get in a tesseract? Let's see. Did we experience a weakening time? Uh, yes, we did. I tell y'all, when I be talking about crochet, it just be gone, just boy. I be getting in that wrinkle, and I be closing that gap. I just, I, I really enjoy the look and my stitches looking good. Like, ugh, like I done created a piece of fabric right here. Like this is a piece of fabric in my hand that I done created. So liking that. I thought it was a book. I went looking for the 3D book. I thought it was a Halloween 3D book. Um, but I didn't see it. It wasn't available. So I just looked up like Halloween squares. I was looking for a book, but I didn't see it. There's a like a holiday book, a holiday square, kind of sort of. It has turkeys. There's one with pies, and I'm like, y'all really want me to eat this yarn, don't you? Like, I'm like, I done already said I'm a yarnitarian, and I be eating yarn, and y'all got a 3D pie square, look like it's cherry pie, and I'm like, bon appetit. I'm like salivating. I'm like, y'all got a pie square up in here. Oh goodness, it look good. It look real good. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, there's a book. There's a book of foods, 3D food squares. And then there's a book with 3D animal squares. And I think there's a book with a mixed animals and food, I think. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. It's like three or four different 3D square books. Um So those are out there and available. So you got the animals. I got those on deck. I was looking at the Halloween ones though. Looking at the Halloween squares. I didn't see a book for the Halloween squares. I think it might be a bat in one of them books. Let me count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. But I did share a bat. I shared a couple of bats, and yeah, I got like at least three different bat squares. I shared at least two of them. So yeah, I got the blanket, the crochet along blanket from Shuri. Is that not Shuri? Sir, Sir, Sir? I don't know. Um, I got those patterns waiting on my pack, and that has quite a few different squares. I am liking the squares, all the squares that I saw though. So um, I may be making all of them. I saw a jack-o'-lantern one. I saw what do you call that? Spider web. I saw a couple of spider web ones and an eyeball one. And I saw okay, so it wasn't just the eyeball, it was an eyeball. I think it had like horns and teeth. So yeah, I would like to make that one. I would like to make all the Halloween squares I saw. Like, give it to me, baby. Give it to me. So and then there's this other one that's like a splat in a hat. It's a splat in a hat. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what it looked like. And I saw all of these on Yarn Pail. So I think I might have clicked on one, but I hadn't went through it yet. Like it steps through it. And I'm waiting on my yarn. So and I'm crocheting this top. So plenty to do, right? Plenty. How's your crochet tober going? And do you call it crochet tober or do you call it crowtober? Do you call it, I don't know. What do you call it? And what are you working on? I know one lady, she working on a blanket. She's expanding her blanket. I'm working on a crochet top. DIY Creations. I think she's making hats. And that's all I know. A lot of other people, they done moved on to Christmas. They done moved on to Christmas. It's a crochet along for a Christmas blanket. That blanket looks so good. It remind me of Santa Workshop. I think that might be the theme of it. It got a list. It got trains and sailboats and beach balls and candy canes and stockings. It's so cute. Do it have a rocking horse? It might have a rocking horse. And it got presents. Now, I do have some Christmas squares that came in the crochet square book that I was working in a few months ago. But Halloween, what you call it? I didn't recall any Halloween uh squares in that whole book. I saw some Christmas squares and I saw some Hanukkah squares. Some Hanukkah squares. I saw some of those squares. Uh, but that was it for the holidays. Yeah, 'cause I don't think it even had it didn't have any holidays except for those two, like themed squares, and then it had like flowers and color changing squares. So I did like seeing the Hanukkah squares in there because I was looking for some Hanukkah crochet items the other year. I do enjoy the Festival of Lights. Okay, let me see. Okay, time for me to change my yarn color. I gotta keep on keeping on. I got a lot of rows to do. Oof, this might, I don't know. Well, the cups took me a couple of days, right? So, and I gotta do two pieces of this. I got this piece to do, and then I gotta do this all over again. So, this is my third day working on it, I think. Whatever date this is, that's the number of days I've been working on it. I'm so glad I am working on a themed something or another during the season. Now, I do see that people be working on these things way ahead of time so they can have it to wear and enjoy when the time arises. So, like the blanket, people were working on it like in January, so that it could be done before now, before October. Um, I think Knots was working on something in August, um, and she starts working on Halloween stuff in the summertime as well. So, yeah, I didn't do that this year. However, I'm feeling good about crocheting in October. This Halloween themed top. I'm feeling good about that. I sure am. I know the other years I had I might have been crocheting during October, but it wasn't themed. It was something else perhaps. So it's cool to be on. I'm enjoying being on theme. I'm enjoying it. It's like part of the festivities for me. Okay, starting this next row. Okay, so we already in a whole nother hour and I was crocheting. So that's what made the uh live stream seem to go by swiftly. I done crocheted a few rows now. Um, talked about books, crochet items, shared the live, crochet items, shared the live. Uh, thumbs up. Thank you so much for those of you who have uh went snorkeling with me in a submarine. So yeah, I may do my straps different because uh w- one lady says if you making a bigger top, then you're probably gonna want to make larger straps. So I was like, okie dokie. And I started thinking about the strap that I made for the camisole and thinking I might make the straps like the strap I made with the camisole. I think that'd probably be a great uh custom for me. So yeah, this top tutorial I'm following is like very customizable. I guess that's with anything. Anything you make can be customizable, I think. I think. It already got to be customizable because we're all creating our own size. So we start off customizing it by making our own size. It's not a one size fit all. If it was a one size fit all, then all of us would be following the tutorial exactly. Because we starting off making our own sizes to fit, and it's just once you got the basics down, it's just creativity from there. Mhm. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to pull from the Disney's Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm so glad everybody's sharing these different crochet techniques and ways and things, because just like Jack being inspired by Christmas Town, I gotta see that movie again because I'm kind of like, how did he see Christmas Town first? Like, how did he get inspired by Christmas Town? I forgot. Because by the time he had on the red suit, he had already been inspired. So how did he see Christmas Town in the first place to be inspired? I forgot that part. Uh, he was walking in the woods. He came across the Christmas tree door. He went in. Uh, oh, you know what? I had got it mixed up. Okay, so what's this? What's this? In my head, I got it mixed up. I thought he was singing that in the Santa Claus suit. Okay, I mixed up those two scenes together. But yeah, by the time he had on the Santa Claus suit, he had done already been inspired. So what's this? That song he had on his pinstripe. Yeah, he had on his pinstripe, and he was going around talking about something. What's this? What's this? This magic in the air. So the song he sings when he has on suit, the red Santa suit is "What have I done? What have I done?" And then he remembers, "I, Jack the Pumpkin King." He like, "Yeah, I am the Pumpkin King. What you talking?" And then he was like, "I got plenty of ideas for next year." And then he just went back and I like that. I like that. Like that's how I be feeling looking at all these crochet things. What's this? What's this? And then people be like, "You like that? You gonna like this? You like that? You gonna like this?" I'm just like, and I do. And it's all on my list. I do have some C2C inspirations sitting because I have been looking. I just was like, I just be learning. I just be learning. Like, I be learning. It's just wonderful. Like, it's like, look, and it don't stop, and it don't quit. That's what it is. It be like you been to learn something and think it stopped, and it don't. You be done learn something and think it quit, and it don't. It keep going. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle the deck, or I should say, I'm gonna shuffle the cards. Excuse me. Oh, especially now that I done learned how to read patterns. I mean, I was looking at patterns before I knew how to read patterns because I knew that was on my list of things to do anyway, was learn how to read patterns. Anyway, I'm gonna learn it anyway. So I just went on ahead and learned that thing. I was looking at patterns before I knew. Now I know. And now I've graduated to intermediate tutorials, intermediate patterns. Woohoo! Celebrate. I can read a pattern and a diagram. Woohoo! So we got diagrams, we got patterns. What else? Intermediate tutorial. It's a celebration. All right. So the message for me in this forward motion moment right now is okay. It is. Let me get this out. I don't know if I ever got this card. I don't know if I ever got this card before. I almost like, what it is? But I know I done seen them before in the movie. Let's see if I can get a good night night of candles. Okay, night of candles. It looked like, well, yeah, it looked like a wolf. I think it's the wolf, the werewolf. When the song This Is Halloween is playing, I think he talks too. He be outside. I think we see him outside and he kind of be scrunched and scrunched down and then he howls at the moon. I think that's the same one. Okay, let's see what when the song say something about howling at night. I think I think his character is the character that's shown. In this town we call home. everybody. What I said night of candles. Oh, okay, so it reads. Night of candles. Night of candles. The Night of Candles is a fierce, bold, impulsive figure who breaks down barriers, full of wild, primal energy. He's feeling inspired and always up for an adventure. Wow. All right. So I hadn't looked to see if I could stream night Disney's Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas just yet. I hadn't looked it up yet. Uh, so I might do that soon. I almost went and watched last holiday, but yeah, no, I didn't yet. It is on my list, but I didn't. Not yet. It's on my list. Uh, what did I watch? I hadn't finished Worst Witch yet. I liked Halloween Town. I've seen Halloween Town. And I tell you what's a great movie to watch. Is this the fourth? Yesterday was the third. I watched a first time watch of Aliens versus Predators, and it's dated last year, October 3rd. So if you want to watch a movie dated in October, Aliens versus Predator is dated October, like it said in the movie, October 3rd, 2024. I think that's what I heard. It sounds like that's what I heard. It sounds like that's what I heard. So yeah, if you watch it, you let me hear what you heard, okay? Because it sounds like I heard that. I was like, okay, cool. It was that was last year, okay. So saw that this month. That was a month themed movie. Yay! Uh, yeah. So keeping it rolling with the theme and the months and the move. I mean, in the books. Um, mm, I do have pumpkin spice books on my TBR. I grabbed as many as I could that said romance novels. So I'll be that's my theme. Let me know what your theme is. Are you reading pumpkin spice themed books? Okay, so here's how I chose my books. If it had pumpkin spice in the title, I put it on my to be read list. And okay, so that was one requirement that it had pumpkin spice in the title. The next requirement was that it was a romance novel or fantasy. It had to be something like that, either romance or fantasy or both. Yeah, it couldn't be nothing about no facts. Cause I did see some books that was like pumpkin spice, come and talk about this shop or something like that. I was like, nah, that ain't my theme requirement at the moment. Let me see what these pumpkin spice romance fantasy novels be talking about. Like I might not be able to eat pumpkin, but I can read about it. Okay, so let me know if you got a theme for October. And I'm looking out for Dr. Wolfula's third installment of the Halloween books. He did talk about the comic books, and as soon as he talked about the comic books, I went to look them up, and there are so many comic books available. Um, the Halloween comic books are available, and there's other ones. I didn't even look. It was so many. It's a whole page of comic books that are movies. So yeah, if you into comic books, and you got a theme for uh it, this month, and it lines with your theme, there you go. I mean, I saw so many. I was like, whoa, whoa, this is a plenty. So you got plenty to choose from. You got not just the Michael Myers Halloween comic books, but so many other tales to be told, if you will. And then you got the horror library that 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 has all kinds of books. It it has the third installment of the book that I was waiting on Dr. Wolfula to drop. It has that. You gotta be a paid member though, but it does have it already ready and available. I don't know how Dr. Wolfula gonna do. He said he was gonna make it available because of the prices. But yeah, it is available right now. You don't have to wait. You can become a member to the horror library and listen to all three and then some. On the horror library, the first two are free, and the third one is a members only. And then you got so many other books that are premiered and available. You got the Jason Friday the 13th books, Chucky, and Child's Play, and those are the ones that I saw on there. And I don't know if I'm gonna be reading. I did read the Halloween ones because Dr. Woodfuller introduced me to those. So, and then he did also tell me about the horror library. So he was like, "There you go. If you want some more before I hand out any more." So, but yeah, I do have a couple of spooky books on my TBR. I might leave those for later on in the month, maybe like the beginning of the month. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll spread out the pumpkin spice books from the beginning to the end, or maybe it'll be just in the beginning. I don't know, because I do have a lot of books piled up. I don't know how many I have to schedule them out at the moment. Uh, but yeah, in addition to the pumpkin spice books, I do have a couple of horror books. One of them is a book with, I think it said 11 tales in it. It's called Inked Bound. I think that's how it's called. Ink. It's either ink or inked. Inked Bound. And it has different stories in it. And it's a series, but it said that it's a standalone. So I got that, and then I think I got another one. I think I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if Inkbound is my only scary book or I got another one. Inkbound might be my only scary book that I just got not too long ago. It's a couple of days now. Uh, so just did a couple of stitches while I was talking. Got plenty more rows to go. So I will be working on that. I might have to even do more than 15 stitches. I mean, 15 rows. I don't know. Well, 17 rows. But yeah, working on that. Let's see. Just a reminder, and I did post in one of the platforms. I was like, for the month of October, the live streams will be at 12 midnight. So yeah, somewhere up in there. It probably won't be well tonight. It wasn't 12 on the dot. It wasn't 12 on the dot now, but it was like 10 minutes after 12. So yeah, live streams. I think that's gonna be a running theme as well as the tarot pulls. So midnight live streams and tarot pulls for the month of October is the live stream theme coming from me, T1na Ba1ley. What you say now? What you say? What you say? What you say now? As I crochet. So if you're crocheting along with me, let me know what you're doing, what you're making, what you watching, what you're reading. Okay, so sitting up here doing a couple of these stitches along with you here. T1na Ba1ley, your crochet companion, knitting companion, yarn craft and home decor companion, whatever you're doing. I think somebody said they was making a blanket. Somebody else said they was straightening up their cabinets, cleaning out their cabinets. Somebody else said that they were studying. So yeah, we like to have a bit of company while you doing your team, and you don't catch the live stream. I mean, you can do your team while the live stream is on, and you don't. You can always rewatch the live stream, have it on, and it'll be like you are here in the live stream while you're doing your thing, and then maybe catch a live stream and do your thing. Okay, so then change the color. Make sure I change the color, Lord. Because I was wondering, because I don't have a lot of light on in here. I was wondering if I could do color changes in the dark. I mean, not wondering if I could, but wondering if I needed to or had to, would I be able to so that I can get it done? And then I just set it down. I was like, let me just wait till daylight and just set this down. But I did want to work on it when I wanted to work on it so that I could work on it and get some of this stuff done. I've been working on it for a few days now, some days now. So I'm like, ooh, what's like how many what's gonna be my goal on this? Like, it's probably why people work on it before October, because of how or the amount of time it takes. So I don't know if this gonna be an all month project. I don't know. All month till October 1st, and then because some projects I've seen people working on it all the way up till the day of the 31st, depending on when they started it. If they started it in October or August, how long they worked on it, and then some stuff have to wait till next year to be enjoyed, cause or whatever. But yeah, I don't know what type of project this is gonna be for me. If it's gonna be a month thing or if I'm gonna get it done before the month is over with ample enough time to work on something else. I was watching a bit of a watch along earlier at yesterday and saw the beginning part of Halloween H2O, and I had completely forgot all about the beginning part of Halloween H2O. I only remembered the son and mother part of Halloween H2O. I had forgot all about how it came on. I looked at that thing and was seeing how it came on. I'm like, you sure this Halloween H2O? Cause it didn't look like it was to me with the beginning coming on like it did. And I'm just looking, I got my eyebrows raised, and then I'm trying to tell myself, calm your eyebrow down, bring it down, stop scrunching up your face. Cause I was scrunching up my face. I'm like, you sure? I just knew. I was like, well, let me see. I don't know. And then, sure enough, the credits finally roll up, and it say Halloween issue, and I'm still questioning it. I'm like, I don't know about that. But then when I finally, when the son come on the screen with the mama, I'm like, nah, that's the Halloween H2O I remember. I ain't remember none of that intro part. That intro part looked like a whole different movie. Because a piece of that intro part is remade in the Halloween 2018. A piece of it. I don't know if the whole thing is remade, but I know a piece of it is in the Halloween 18. Then it had the I don't know what he was, detective or what, I don't know. That when in the intro, he kind of was the way they walking around and talking and how he looked. It was given it was given what is it called? Friday the 13th, when Jason had jumped into what when when people were taking a bite out of the the beating thing, the boom 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 boom, and they were consuming it like it was their lunch break. He looked like that man. He resembled him. I don't know if he the same man, but he resembled him. I was like, oh, what now? You finna consume something of Michael's and like you did Jason? 'Cause that's what it looked like. But they didn't have Michael down there like that, like Jason was. They had Jason wide open. It's a wonder he came back. Like, how he get back? Oh, I think the gobbledygook oozed down into the wooden floors and got back on them. However, he got back. I think that's what happened. How he got back. Well, you couldn't tell me that was Halloween H2O. I'm like, no, it ain't. Even when the credits was up, I was just like, that ain't the Halloween H2O I know. And then, oh, that title, boy, that title irked me for so long. It don't irk me now. It don't irk me now, but I got suggestions. I got suggestions. Like, why folk come, Lord? You ain't got no water up in here. Like, it almost seemed like Michael and Jason could have had a face off because Jason is associated with water, and Michael. I guess you could associate Michael with fire, but Jason is associated with water, so it could have been that because I was waiting for a lake or something with that title. Oh my goodness. It wasn't no lake. I don't even think it was a bottle of water in the whole movie. Ugh. And then he was talking about going camping, and his mama told my son, "You want to go camping? I'll take you camping." And he was like, "I don't want to go camping with you." I was looking for water. You say H2O, I'm looking for water. But it does have it. It has it. It say Halloween H2O, then it say Halloween 20 years later. After some years I learned that was the H and the 2 and the O. That was Halloween 20 years. And I'm just like, where's the water? Yeah, miss me with all them numbers and letters. Where's the water? You said H2O, I'm looking for water. And y'all could have at least had a bottle of water in the movie. Or drove by a lake. I'm waiting for the lake to show up. Oh, okay. I see I'm working myself up because that hurt me for years. I just was like, I guess it was some water in the movie. It was some toilet water in the movie. It was some toilet water. If you want to count water. I didn't think of that because I don't even associate that part of the movie with that movie. Now that 2018 got that scene in it. Okay. Time to change colors in my room. Did anybody else expect water? I expected some water. I just was looking too. I was looking. I was like, I think I see some water in the background. I was looking for that water. Mm. Meow, 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 meow. 'Cause I don't think we seen Michael in water. We seen other characters in water. We ain't seen Michael in water. Mm, 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 mm. We ain't seen. Well, I would say we ain't seen Chuck in water, but we did see Tiffany in water. I guess we did we see Chucky in a puddle? We might have saw Chucky in a puddle. I guess that was the science part of me, the periodic table of element studies in me that was looking for the element, the big old element that was said to be. I saw it as an element. I ain't see it as a what a euphorism. What is it? A you the producers that director say, I don't care what you saw it as long as you saw it. You saw it, didn't you? Okay. Ching ching ching. Ching ching ching. Bling bling bling. Shoot. They say we do not care. So what? That's not what we meant. It is one of my faves after all these years. It's one of my faves. If I were to watch it, I ain't watching it though. I've seen it enough. I would pause it. I would rewind and pause and watch and rewatch. Cause that scene, it's a couple of scenes in there where Michael and the man, I guess I don't know. Yeah, I think he was the guard. The night was he the night guard? It's a couple of scenes in there where him and the night guard kind of switch places, and those are some cool scenes. So it looked like a flat, like, because I was like, was that? But then it's not. But then it is. So I was like, wait, what? I thought that was just so and so. So I was pausing and rewinding and re-looking and to see what I saw. Yeah, it was a couple of scenes in there where both those characters would look like it was one character, that character, then it would look like it wasn't, and it go back to that character. So those are some cool things to see. And then the arm, the one arm down. Oh, that was a cool thing to see. I would rewind that scene. That was a cool thing. I was like, wow, wowza. And he did it out slow. Out slow like he didn't do it out swiftly. He was slow with it. I was like, whoa. So yeah, I done seen it. I done seen it. I done watched it. Oh, I wouldn't watch it on my own. I wouldn't watch it by myself. If I watched it, it'll be with it'll be a watch along. Like how I caught it uh today. It was a watch along. And the watch along was so cute. It was themed. It had decorations. It was decorated with Hello Kitty in costumes, like a mummy costume and a witch hat and pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern candy holder and um Halloween insulated tumblers and just all the themes and thrills of the decor of it all. Okay, started another row with a color change. So I'll just switch back and forth, changing these colors when necessary. Might have to go ahead and call it so I can get some rest. Let's see how many rows I got now. And I'm gonna measured it, so it's not to the back yet. It's coming up on the side. It is on the side, but it's not covering the back. You gotta cover the back. Go to the back. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew, I'm going on 22. 22nd row here is being made up. So I'm already, let's see, 22. Oh, okay. So I got some more rows to go. Got some more rows to go. So I said I needed another 15. So yeah, I'm not even at 30 rows yet. So Got some rows to go. I probably won't do them here though. Gotta put those brakes on so that I can continue to enjoy crocheting these themed items during Crowtober. Crochettober? Crow October? Crochet October? Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, let me check something before I get up out of here. Let's see if we got any themed things. What we got? Do we have any themes? Uh, no, no themed things just yet.